Antarctica, a continent shrouded in mystery, a place of incredible beauty and harsh conditions. It holds secrets beneath its icy surface, waiting to be discovered. Did you know that Antarctica is actually a desert? It's true. Antarctica is the coldest, windiest and driest continent on Earth. It receives less precipitation than the Sahara Desert. The air is very dry and the land is covered in ice and snow. This frozen desert holds a key to understanding our planet's past, present and future. Antarctica lies at the southernmost tip of our planet, a place of stark beauty and harsh extremes. This frozen continent is a world unto itself, a vast expanse of ice and snow that stretches as far as the eye can see. It's a place where the sun can disappear for months during the winter, plunging the land into a long, dark night, only to reappear in the summer, casting a perpetual daylight that can be both disorienting and mesmerizing. Almost entirely south of the Antarctic Circle, Antarctica is a realm of ice and mystery. The Antarctic Circle is an imaginary line that circles the globe at approximately 66.5 degrees south latitude. This line marks the point at which, for at least one day a year, the sun does not set in the summer and does not rise in the winter. This phenomenon creates a unique environment that is unlike any other place on Earth. Surrounding the South Pole, it's a landmass larger than Europe and Australia combined. Covering an area of about 14 million square kilometers, Antarctica is the fifth largest continent, yet it remains the least explored and least understood. Its sheer size and remoteness make it a challenging place to study, but it also holds many secrets that scientists are eager to uncover. From its towering icebergs to its hidden subglacial lakes, Antarctica is a land of extremes in every sense of the word. Most of Antarctica is covered by a massive ice sheet, averaging over a mile thick. This ice sheet is the largest single mass of ice on Earth, containing about 26.5 million cubic kilometers of ice. It plays a crucial role in regulating the planet's climate and sea levels. The weight of the ice has even caused the continent to sink slightly into the Earth's crust, creating a unique geological feature known as isostatic depression. As the ice sheet slowly flows towards the coast, it forms massive ice shelves that float on the ocean's surface, creating a dynamic and ever-changing landscape. This ice sheet holds about 70% of Earth's fresh water. If it were to melt completely, global sea levels would rise by about 60 meters, inundating coastal cities and reshaping the world's coastlines. The ice sheet also acts as a giant freezer, preserving ancient air bubbles and other clues about the Earth's past climate. By studying these ice cores, scientists can gain valuable insights into how our planet's climate has changed over millions of years and how it might change in the future. Temperatures in Antarctica can plummet to -80 degrees Celsius or lower in the winter. The coldest temperature ever recorded on Earth was in Antarctica, a bone-chilling -89.2 degrees Celsius at the Soviet Union's Vostok station in 1983. These extreme temperatures create a harsh environment where only the hardiest of life forms can survive. Despite the cold, some animals, like the emperor penguin, have adapted to thrive in this frozen world. They huddle together in large colonies to conserve heat and protect their young from the biting cold. The continent experiences near-constant winds, often reaching hurricane force. These katabatic winds are driven by the cold, dense air that flows down from the high interior of the continent towards the coast. They can reach speeds of over 200 kilometers per hour, creating blizzard conditions that can last for days. These winds sculpt the ice and snow into fantastical shapes, creating a landscape that is both beautiful and otherworldly. The relentless wind also makes it difficult for scientists to conduct research, as it can quickly turn a clear day into a whiteout. These extreme conditions make Antarctica one of the most inhospitable places on Earth. Yet despite its harshness, Antarctica is a place of incredible beauty and wonder. Its pristine environment is home to unique wildlife, stunning ice formations, and some of the most dramatic landscapes on the planet. For those who venture to this remote corner of the world, the rewards are immense. They are treated to a glimpse of a world that is both timeless and ever-changing, a place where the forces of nature are on full display. Antarctica is truly a land of extremes, a place that challenges our understanding of the natural world and our place within it. The wildlife in Antarctica has adapted to survive in this harsh environment. Emperor penguins, for example, are the only penguin species that breed during the Antarctic winter. They endure the freezing temperatures and fierce winds by huddling together in large groups, taking turns moving to the center of the huddle to stay warm. Other species, like the Weddell seal, have developed thick layers of blubber to insulate them from the cold and can dive to great depths to find food in the icy waters. Despite the extreme conditions, Antarctica is also a hub for scientific research. Researchers from around the world come to study its unique environment and gain insights into climate change, glaciology, and biology. The continent is home to numerous research stations where scientists live and work for months at a time, braving the cold and isolation to conduct their studies. These research efforts are crucial for understanding the impact of human activities on our planet and for developing strategies to mitigate the effects of climate change. One of the most breathtaking sights in Antarctica is the aurora australis, or southern lights. This natural light display occurs when charged particles from the sun interact with the Earth's magnetic field, creating vibrant colours that dance across the sky. The aurora australis is a reminder of the beauty and wonder of our planet, even in its most extreme and remote corners. Ice core drilling is one of the key methods scientists use to study Antarctica's climate history. By extracting long cylinders of ice from deep within the ice sheet, researchers can analyze the trapped air bubbles and other particles to learn about past atmospheric conditions. These ice cores provide a valuable record of how the Earth's climate has changed over time and help scientists make predictions about future climate trends. Beneath the thick ice sheet, Antarctica hides a network of subglacial lakes. These lakes, isolated from the surface for millions of years, may harbor unique forms of life and provide clues about the potential for life on other planets. The discovery of these hidden lakes has opened up new avenues of research and has challenged our understanding of what it means for an environment to be habitable. The ice shelves that fringe Antarctica are constantly changing. Massive chunks of ice, known as icebergs, break off from the shelves in a process called calving. These icebergs can be as large as entire cities and can drift for years before melting. The carving of ice shelves is a natural process, but it is also influenced by climate change. As global temperatures rise, the rate of ice shelf carving is increasing, contributing to sea level rise and altering ocean currents. Expeditions to Antarctica are not for the faint of heart. The journey to this remote continent is long and arduous, often involving a treacherous sea voyage across the stormy Southern Ocean. Once there, explorers must contend with the extreme cold, fierce winds, and isolation. Yet, for those who make the journey, the experience is unforgettable. They are rewarded with the chance to explore one of the last great wildernesses on Earth, a place of unparalleled beauty and scientific importance. Climate change is having a profound impact on Antarctica. Rising global temperatures are causing the ice sheet to melt at an accelerating rate, contributing to sea level rise and threatening coastal communities around the world. The melting ice also has implications for global weather patterns, as the influx of fresh water into the oceans can disrupt currents and alter climate systems. Scientists are working to understand these changes and develop strategies to mitigate their impact, but the challenges are immense. Antarctica is unique in that it is governed by an international treaty. The Antarctic Treaty, signed in 1959, sets aside the continent for peaceful scientific research and prohibits military activity. This treaty represents a remarkable example of international cooperation and has helped to preserve Antarctica's pristine environment. However, as interest in the continent's resources grows, there are increasing pressures to exploit its mineral and biological wealth. The future of Antarctica will depend on our ability to balance scientific exploration with environmental protection. The future of Antarctica is uncertain, but it holds great promise. Advances in technology are making it possible to explore and study the continent in ways that were previously unimaginable. From autonomous underwater vehicles that can map the sea floor to satellites that monitor ice movement from space, these tools are providing new insights into this remote and mysterious land. As we continue to explore Antarctica, we must also work to protect it, ensuring that this land of extremes remains a place of wonder and discovery for future generations. In the end, Antarctica is a testament to the resilience of life and the power of nature. It is a place where the forces of the Earth are on full display, shaping the landscape in ways that are both beautiful and awe-inspiring. For those who have the privilege of experiencing it, Antarctica leaves an indelible mark, a reminder of the fragility and wonder of our planet. It is a land of extremes, a place that challenges us to push the boundaries of our knowledge and to appreciate the incredible diversity of life on Earth. The Antarctic ice sheet is a sight to behold. It's a dynamic, ever-changing landscape. Vast glaciers flow from the interior towards the coast. Icebergs, some larger than cities, break off and drift across the Southern Ocean. These icebergs are a testament to the immense power of nature. The Southern Ocean surrounding Antarctica is also home to sea ice. This sea ice forms and melts seasonally, expanding and contracting with the seasons. Despite the extreme conditions, life finds a way in Antarctica. The continent is home to a surprising array of plants and animals. These organisms have adapted to survive in this harsh environment. They've developed remarkable strategies to cope with the cold, the wind, and the lack of sunlight for much of the year. These adaptations are essential for their survival. The Southern Ocean surrounding Antarctica teems with life. It's a rich ecosystem that supports a diverse range of marine animals. Penguins are perhaps the most iconic animals of Antarctica. These flightless birds are perfectly adapted to life in and around the water. Their thick feathers provide insulation against the cold, and they have a layer of blubber for additional warmth. Penguins feed on krill, fish, and squid, which they catch during dives in the ocean. Several species of penguins call Antarctica home, each with its unique characteristics and adaptations. The waters surrounding Antarctica are teeming with life. Whales, seals, and seabirds rely on this rich ecosystem. Krill, tiny shrimp-like creatures, form the base of the food web. These creatures are a vital food source for many animals, including whales, penguins, and seals. The Southern Ocean is also home to a variety of fish, squid, and other marine invertebrates. This underwater world is a testament to the diversity of life on our planet. Antarctica's ecosystem is finely balanced and interconnected. Changes in one part of the ecosystem can have ripple effects throughout the entire system. This delicate balance is now under threat from human activities. Climate change, pollution, and fishing are all having an impact on this pristine environment. It's crucial that we understand these impacts and take steps to protect this unique and valuable region. Antarctica is on the front lines of climate change. The continent is warming at an alarming rate. This warming is causing the ice sheet to melt at an accelerated pace. The melting ice sheet contributes to rising sea levels, which threaten coastal communities around the world. The warming waters are also affecting the distribution and abundance of marine life. Climate change is a global issue that requires a global response. Antarctica may seem like a distant and isolated place. However, it plays a vital role in regulating the Earth's climate and ocean currents. The continent's ice sheet reflects sunlight back into space. This helps to keep our planet cool. The Southern Ocean surrounding Antarctica is a major driver of global ocean circulation. It helps to distribute heat around the planet. Antarctica is a unique and precious wilderness. It's a continent dedicated to peace, science, and international cooperation. The Antarctic Treaty, signed in 1959, ensures that Antarctica is used only for peaceful purposes. It promotes international scientific collaboration and prohibits military activity. It's our collective responsibility to protect this last great wilderness for future generations. We must act now to mitigate the impacts of climate change and other threats to this fragile ecosystem.